Cartoons aren't just for kids. Today I'm going to cover the 10 best cartoons that adults can actually enjoy too. Welcome back to Laffy Toons, let's get into the video. Number 10, Goof Troop. The 90s were what many hardcore fans consider the prime period of Disney animated material, and there are a few shots unapologetically a product of that age than Goof Troop. The basis of the series is exceedingly simple: cast Goofy as a sitcom dad, and the show writes itself. Obviously taking a few tips from the shows like Family Matters and Home Improvement, it's the standard sitcom shtick with a cartoon twist. Number 9, The Owl House. The Owl House is one of the newest players to join this list, but one that certainly deserves some attention. This show is like a Hieronymus Bosch version of Narnia, but with a kid-friendly aesthetic. When a girl discovers a portal to a magic world, she becomes a witch's apprentice and fantasy antics ensue. But don't let the simple premise mislead. While it might be an acquired taste for some, there's no denying the ridiculous amount of creativity that went into making the series. Number 8, Phineas and Ferb. It's quite remarkable how much Phineas and Ferb can appeal to both adults and kids. The show's imaginative premise of two boys inventing new and exciting ways to spend their summer vacation by constructing gigantic projects will certainly appeal to younger viewers, but the adults can appreciate the show's clever and sometimes mature humor. From the musical numbers to the interactions with Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz, there are a few series that balances this one. Number 7, Big Hero 6 the series. Honestly, should it come as any surprise that Big Hero 6 turned into such a good superhero series? The film itself took heavy inspiration from Marvel Comics and several other well-known superhero suppliers. Why shouldn't it have its own Saturday morning cartoon? Although fans of the film are still waiting on the true sequel, the show will definitely satisfy them until their dream is achieved. Why wouldn't anyone want more Baymax? Number 6, Darkwing Duck. Of course, Disney might not have superhero shows if it wasn't for one main player. He is a terror that flaps in the night. He is a combination lock on the vaults of justice. He is Darkwing Duck. There are a few series that pay tribute to parody the superhero genre so much in the same show. Darkwing Duck is basically how a kid would act in a superhero's body, and fans young and old love him for it. Number 5, Star Wars Rebels. It would have been easy to put Clone Wars on the list, but if there's one series that is unapologetically Disney's, it's Star Wars Rebels. The series acts as a bridge between episodes 6 and 7, and as with Star Wars itself, it just attracts just as many kids as it does adults. Kids love the cartoon aesthetic, but adults will love the rich lore and expansion of a galaxy far, far away. Both have made it with one force. Number 4, Disney's Mickey Mouse. It's almost a crime to not love Mickey Mouse. After all, the character has been with most viewers since before they could walk, so it makes sense that he would get an upgrade to bring him into the 21st century. Disney's Mickey Mouse is a series of shorts that brings back the classic Mickey feel to the modern era, with a traditional 2D comic book inspired art style paired with contemporary situations and humor. The mouse is as timeless now as he was then. Number 3, DuckTales Remake. While there is definitely something to be said about the original series, Make seems to be the more attractive of the two. Fans of the 90s classics will appreciate the references and the familiarity, but the new viewers to Duckburg will absolutely adore the outlandish action and adventures of Scrooge McDuck. The new series is just as cartoonishly fun as the original, but offers a more mature overarching narrative and perhaps some of the strongest character development seen by a Disney show in recent years. Number 2, Gargoyles. It's been said that Gargoyles was Disney's answer to Batman, and to an extent that's correct. The series is possibly one of the company's darkest outings. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The dark fantasy epic of ancient gargoyles who are stoned by day but heroes by night is one of Disney's most beloved cult franchises, and arguably has more adult appeal than any show on the list. That being said, kids who love their superheroes will definitely enjoy this 90s throwback. Number 1, Gravity Falls. Balance is usually what makes a Disney series enjoyable for both kids and adults, and if there's one show that achieves a perfect unity, it's Gravity Falls. The Pines families dive into the realm of the supernatural, entertains, delights, thrills, and even scares viewers of all ages. From its absurdist humor to its menagerie of monsters, this show is definitely not something one would expect from Disney, all the more reason to binge watch it. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.